Hello everyone and welcome back to the 18th part tutorial of the beginner guide into Maya. This time I'm going to talk a little bit more on depth about menus. This is one thing that I do suggest you to get a little bit more familiar with because sometimes it's just confusing for people who, don't familiar with Maya, and whenever I'm using, I'm teaching my tutorials, I have this, this feeling that sometimes I'm not really focused on explaining exactly like what are the conditions in order to see a particular menu. So um, we're going to create a sphere here, just something that can work with. Now, I want to start with the menu that appears whenever you hold down the shift and right click at the same time. See, you have this menu. It contains most of the entire things that you will see in those three menus. Okay, so shift right click, you will see a cut face tool, happen to polygon tool, soften harden edges, merge, and whatever, multi-cut tool, and here down here you will see those extra menus, okay, extra options. Sorry. Now, if you're gonna hold down the control and right click, you will see a whole different menu here, okay? Now, if you're gonna right click, choose edge and double click on this edge, or I don't know, just select it, and you will try shift right click, you will see that right now we have a whole new different menu than the first time you pressed shift and right click whenever this was in object mode. So you have a bevel edge here, you have a soft and hardened edge, and everything that got or related to edges. Okay, and again control right click and you will have those other menus. So this is a little bit weird, but it will take time from you in order to understand this. Now again with faces, you see I'm going to right click and choose any faces here, and shift right click and I will have this entire new menu. And if I will hold on the control right click, then I will have almost the same menu that I had earlier. So shift and control, it's pretty much the best access or easy access to the entire tools that we are using here, here, and here. Okay, everything is pretty much stored in those two options, but it's really dependent on whatever you gonna press. I mean, like, wait, sorry, whatever mode you will be, if it's object mode or edit mode. So right now, mm, control and shift together and right click, you will see that we have the entire selection tools, the lasso, paint select, and select. Okay, and we have also the space bar, which contains everything that's related into other menus here. Okay, probably all of them, and I'm not using it that much, but I do want you to know that if you want to change any view, okay, any view, you have this Maya, and if you hit the spacebar, left click Maya, you will be able to choose any other view other than the perspective view that by default this is the view that we are currently looking at. So you will be able to choose front view, top view, right view, and add a new camera, or I don't know. So about those views, what's nice about those is that you have all of them in those two different icons here. This is the perspective view by default, okay? And hitting the spacebar, well, wait a second. If you're going to choose this here, okay, This is the foreview. So hitting the space bar by default will bring you into it. Not always. Sometimes it's just, I don't know, uh, not working according to whatever you did in the scene. But the foreview is giving you a foreview of the perspective view, top view, front view, and side view. Now, if I'm gonna hit the spacebar again and I hover my mouse, just hover your mouse on any of those and hit the spacebar, it will expand the this window that your mouse cursor was above it. Okay, I'm gonna hit the spacebar again and return to foreview. I'm gonna put my mouse just, you don't need to click, you don't need to do anything. Just hover with age your mouse over this view, press the spacebar, and it will expand it. And again, okay? Now I'm gonna bring it back to perspective view and hit the spacebar, and it will bring me back over here. Okay, so this is it for this part of the tutorial. We learned a little bit about the views that we have. By one more thing, um, those view, like side view or front view, usually called orthographic views. So those are basically doesn't show you anything related to perspective. You don't have this information of the perspective, and you will be able to mainly change things according to like the position of them. At the same time, whenever you're going to add like something new to the scene, you will be able to see how exactly far it's from the top or from the side to your object, and as well as well, there is something else that I wanted to say. Whenever you basically can't really see the perspective itself, okay? So it's getting a little bit more easier to change and model things that way. So whenever I'm gonna, I don't know, like grabbing all these vertices here, I know for sure that in this view, it will select those at the other side at the same time, exactly as whatever I chose here. So it's like a symmetry applied to the selections or to whatever you've done in this view. So let's say I'm selecting those. Now you will be able to see that from the perspective view, it selected the entire vertices at the other side. So it's becoming very useful whenever you're gonna model, and you'll see that sometimes I'm using it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching and have a good day. See you at the next part. Bye bye.